Good day traders, hope you guys are well today. It's the 30th of November, Wednesday the 30th of November, and this is David here from Daily Forecasts. Let's get straight into the charts. You will see that we've got Brent Oil daily in front of us. Yesterday we said that we can't comment on this chart much. Just to back up a little, you can see that price did take out the A support low, meaning that we've got resumption of downtrend. Now, being a daily chart, obviously things moves a bit slower as far as candles and stuff are concerned, each candle being a full day. Yesterday we commented that we are putting a question mark next to the B, simply because we don't have a confirmed B low yet. You can see we still don't have a confirmed B low. We've got one candle to the right, and we've actually got a nice textbook morning star candlestick formation right there. We need another candle to close before we can call it a B low. Sorry, we need another candle to close higher than this low before we can call that a B low. But again, like I always say, we're looking for a nice swing to form. Okay, there's a nice swing there. There's a nice swing there, and we're looking for a nice swing to actually form over here. So for now, nothing. We're not even going to draw fibs on this time frame. All we can see is that we've got a nice morning star formation, and we can expect price to actually test that candlestick formation before it carries on up. 4-hour chart. Let's look at the 4-hour chart here. Yesterday we had a B low. We said we're currently in a bearish AB downswing. We said price came to the 618 area and we could expect a bit of a pullback. We also mentioned that we've got a B failure 786 down at lower levels. Let me just refresh and see what level that is at. Yeah, around 8200 we said. Okay, so you can see that we did get a nice bearish candlestick formation here. Let's see today if price does carry on down or if we're going to rally on up. If we do carry on down, we can look for support roughly at around 8200, around there, before price rallies on up. Sorry, I lie. Let me repeat that. We can look for support if price falls. We can look for support down at 8200. Alternatively, if price rallies up, we're looking for resistance up at the 786. The 1-hour chart, where we actually look for trade entries. Let's back up here quickly. Again, it's the same swing like the 4-hour chart. There's our A high and here's our B low. Yesterday we said price came into the 618, gave us a nice bearish candlestick formation. Again, here you can see price has pulled back a little. We entered this trade yesterday. I'll show you on the 5-minute chart where exactly the entry was, and we made our 120 pips. So for the week we actually completed our trading goals for the week. So our trading for the week is done. You will expect, if price does carry on down, we can expect a support level at the BF 786, and that will be at 8205. So call it 8200 flat. We could expect price to bounce if price falls from current levels. Okay, if price doesn't fall from current levels and we get a rally, then we could look around the 786 area to see if we are going to get a if we are going to get resistance at that level. If price carries on up and takes out the A, then we're starting a reversal pattern again. Okay, so for today, let me first show you yesterday's entry point. So this was yesterday's trading. You can see here, this spike up here is that candle over there. Okay. I said yesterday that we can expect price to test this candlestick formation, and if you look closely, you'll see actually that we got several entries to go short yesterday. I took this one here at 85.77 with a limit down at 84.57, and let me just show you how price did. Let me actually put a line in at 84.57. There we go. Plus spread, obviously. So you can see price came down, took out the actual limit, and we were done trading for the week, 120 pips. But let me show you the further entry opportunities that we had. Let me see if I can make this just a little bigger. So I waited for a test. There you can see price came back up to the 618 of the small swing test, and there was the actual entry, okay, at 836. But then you will see after that we got another entry there, and then price came down to the, if you could call this a quick AB swing, I mean a small AB swing, 618 pullback, BF 786, which tells us if there's a price 618 bounce that we're going to go to the 786. Look at how price went back up to the 786. Now remember, at this point in time, I didn't know that price, where price is going to wind up going, okay, but the test of the candlestick into the 618 bearish candlestick formation is a short. If this had to happen at this level and it gave us a bearish candlestick formation, then I would have taken it at the 786. But anyway, there was one chance to get in, there was another chance to get in for those that missed, there was another evening star formation, and then price actually went and hit the 786, and there was a nice entry there as well. So you can see we had several entry points. Here was another one as well, and then price happened to fall down. So there was enough entry opportunities yesterday to enter a short trade and to make your 120 pips on that particular trade. So for today, let's see if price goes and tests this area over here and gives us another fall, or let's see if price goes up to the 786 and then gives us something bearish. Again, we go down to the 5-minute chart and we will be looking for something like this, where we have our candlestick formation on the 1-hour chart. Price comes back and tests the actual candlestick formation, and then it falls. Okay, so just to reiterate, let's see if we do get a test of this level here, and then a fall. Failing that, if a price takes out that level, let's see if we do get a test of this 78686 area. Remember, we are bearish up until we break the A high, and the A high currently is at 89.88. So anything below 89.88, even if price spikes through but there's no sustained break, we will still be looking for a short entry for those that haven't reached their targets for this week, or for those that just trade whole week. That's fine as well. The next chart that we'll look at is crude. Crude on the 4-hour chart. Yesterday we said price came into the 618, okay, and then we said we could also step down to look for something on the 1-hour chart or on the 5-minute chart. Let's go down to the 1-hour chart. It's the same swing like we have on the 4-hour chart. There's our A high and there's our B low. Remember, we are in a downswing. You can see price came up into this 618 area several times. If we go down to the 5-minute chart, let's see if there was anything on the 5-minute chart. Yep, again on this time frame as well, there was entries on the 5-minute chart. So this is the bearish candlestick formation. Let me go back to the 1-hour chart. This is that bearish candlestick formation over there. And if we look, we'll see price came into the 786, okay, came back, gave us another test, another nice bearish candlestick formation there, another one there, a very nice one there as well, okay. In fact, look at how price came back to actually test that one and gave us another bearish engulfing candle there. So price fell from 79.24 to 77.10, so 200 pips as well, okay. But like I said, I'm looking for 120 pips for the week. So for those of you that are trading more than one pair, you would have had a trade on both charts, on both pairs, I should say. So that was crude. Let's go down to the euro. Let's see what happened on the euro yesterday. This is the daily chart on the euro. You can see we are still in the same AB upswing. Okay, we're still waiting for price to break the B low or to pull further back into the swing. You can see that we had a spike up, but it wasn't sustained. So let's see if we do find what we were looking for all along, price moving down lower into the swing. On the 4-hour chart, 4-hour chart is exactly the same as the daily chart, so we don't need to actually go look at the 4-hour chart. I'll show you there. There's our A low, okay, and there's our B high, and you can actually see on the 4-hour chart how price tried to break the B high, and then the very next candle was extremely bearish, so the bears took control. We said yesterday we could be looking for a bit of a test and a pullback. On the 1-hour chart, let me just scrunch this up a little here. On the 1-hour chart, we're still in that bearish AB swing. There's our last A high, there's our last B low. You can see before that we were doing higher highs and higher lows up until this point where price took out that last A support low, starting a reversal process on this time frame. So if I were to draw out like I've done in the past, there's the fall, and currently we have that pullback in line with that level there. So what we're looking at over time is for price to come and take out that B low, confirming that we have reversed. Okay, but I'll take that out for now for the sake of not cluttering the chart too much. So there's our latest AB swing. Price came right up into the A high, and we've been saying all along, while we are inside the A high, we're still looking for bearish candles for shorts. And you can see this was Friday, how we got a nice clear bearish candlestick formation and price fell. Yesterday we would have preferred price coming higher up into the, we actually said the 5-0 or the 618. Ideally 618, but 5-0 if we get something clear as well. We're just looking for a bit more of a pullback. However, having said that, when price does do this and we struggle at the thread too, then we can expect an aggressive move lower. So for today, we are looking for price to carry on down. Okay, if we do get a bit of a test, we could look for resistance up at this level. Let me just remove this for a second, and let me just look at if we were to take that on the smaller time frame up to there. Price came to the 5-0. This will be easier seen on the 5-minute chart, but there's going to be a lot of clutter because it's a whole day's activity over there. So let's see what happens today. We are still looking for price to fall down to lower levels, on easier seen on the daily chart, down to these levels down here. Our first level of support would be, you can actually put a line in it, would be that area there. Okay, if we can break that on the downside, then it should open up the downside. If we can break that support, then it should open up the downside a bit. So that's where we are on the euro. Bitcoin, let's see what's happening with Bitcoin. Let's back up here onto the 4-hour chart. There's the 4-hour chart on Bitcoin. You can see we still got our A high and our B low. We're still in that very same swing since the 8th of November. And price has gone largely sideways. You see we had a bounce just slightly past the 3-2 level, and we had a nice test of support. We said when that happens and we got a B failure, then we're looking for price to head up to the 5-0, which is around 18,500. And you can see that we even said yesterday we drew our fibs. I can make this a bit bigger. We drew our fibs and we said that, guys, let me just take off this bit of clutter here, remove that. Let me remove this. This was an explanation of what I was talking about yesterday. You can go and look at that on yesterday's trade, yesterday's analysis and forecast. Okay, just wanting to make it a bit tidier here. And let's get it a bit bigger. Okay, that's much better. So yesterday we said that we could be looking for a test of this formation here, and you can see price nicely came and tested it, and we've had a rally since. Where we're looking at price heading to over coming sessions, we've been saying it all the time, we're looking at price heading up to 18,500 over coming sessions. You can see we've gone through this last level of resistance. So let's see if price can push up to 18,500 over the next couple of sessions. Then moving down to the 1-hour chart, you can see here that this little spike here is that candle over there on the 4-hour chart our price came down, and look there, price came back and tested this as well, and then moved up. So you can actually see the waves as price is moving higher and higher. This was the Asian session. We could expect a bit of a pullback, and then we are looking for price to head up to 18,500 over coming sessions. So guys, that's the forecast and analysis. For those of you that have taken the trades on oil that we pointed out yesterday, we were looking for, you guys would have reached your targets for the week, and we'll just carry on doing analysis. For those of you that trade for the whole week, great. For those of you that don't and who have reached your analysis, that's fantastic too. Subscribe to the channel, click on the bell notification, and give us a thumbs up. And remember, if you don't understand the terminologies, we are going to be doing a full-on course on this channel. And yeah, just hit the subscribe button, and we hope that you guys will have a good trading day, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow, Wednesday the 1st of December. Enjoy the trading day. Cheers. Bye.